Good evening. It's Friday evening, the 20th of March, which is a very significant evening for us because as of this evening, our bishops have decreed that there should be no more masses publicly celebrated in our churches. You can imagine that it's with a very heavy heart that we heard that news, and it must have been with a very heavy heart that the bishops decreed that position. But obviously we all know why it has been necessary to do that, because of the terrible threat of the COVID-19 virus which is menacing the country, and the importance of us not spreading the virus by having large gatherings of people together. Our churches are going to be rather empty places over the next few weeks, and who knows how long this is going to last. But I just wanted to take this opportunity of speaking to you by this video link, in the hope that I might reach out to some of you, to say that the Mass will be celebrated still every day. Father Willis and myself in St Austin's and English Martyrs will be saying Mass. We'll be saying Mass for you, even if we're not saying Mass with you. And you'll be very much in our thoughts and in our prayers, as we hope you'll keep us in your prayers. I want to speak a little bit about the business of prayer, because although our churches will be silent places for the next few weeks or months, the great prayer of the Church carries on rising to God. Not just from the priests who are celebrating the Mass, but from every one of us. We all of us play our little part in raising our hearts and minds to God and asking Him for the favours and the graces that we need at this very difficult time. There are lots of ways you can do it. You might like to say the Rosary every day, for example. You might like to pop into church if you're free, because the churches will stay open apart from at Mass times. The church here at St Austin's and the church at English Martyrs will be open from 11 o'clock in the morning until, in the case of St Austin's, 6 o'clock in the evening, possibly a little earlier at the English Martyrs. So you can pop in and visit the Blessed Sacrament. When the Mass is celebrated every day, there's a wonderful thing that happens. When the priest says the words of consecration, God descends on our altars. And He descends on our altars for your sake, to come to you. Now obviously, physically, you're not able to go to Holy Communion at the present time, but you can make a spiritual communion. You can unite yourself with the action of the Mass in a spiritual way. And God isn't bound by His sacraments, and the graces and the goodness of God, the blessings of God, the protection of God will certainly flow out to you from the Mass that is offered for you here in the parish. In the parish churches, you will find little leaflets which have prayers on them to encourage you to make a spiritual communion, even every day, if you'd like to do that during this time. Otherwise, you'll be able to find them on the parish website. I'm hoping that you'll make good use of the parish website. If you have managed to find this video, then I'm sure you are people who access the website sometimes. Pass the word around to your fellow parishioners if you're in touch with them, to keep in touch via the website, so that I'll put messages on there and we can keep together as a Catholic community in Wakefield at this time. I think that's all I want to say to you for the moment, except that we're always here for you. If you need to speak to us at any time and in any circumstance, just telephone the presbytery or email us, and we'll give you the promptest response we can. And let's keep each other in our prayers at this difficult time, and I send to all of you my heartfelt blessings and ask God to keep you all safe. Thank you very much.